When the world feels unsafe, you can and should turn to magic. Witches have always used magic to push back against oppression, inequity, and power imbalance. And these are 3 easy things that you can do if you feel hopeless right now. These are protective workings that you can use for yourself, but you can also use for your community. Because taking care of the people in your own backyard, neighbors, community members, friends, and strangers alike is the right thing to do. It's what good people do. Number 1, take 2 nails. These can be coffin nails if you have them. If you don't, just a nail from the hardware store is fine. Bind them together in the shape of an X using red thread or cord. As you're wrapping that cord, say the name of the entity or governing body that you are trying to bind. And you can either place that on your altar and ask your spirits to help with that work, or you can bury it at a crossroads. If you're burying something at a crossroads, make sure that you're leaving an offering for the spirits of the crossroads. I recommend alcohol. If you don't have that, water or milk is fine. Number 2, you're going to say a novena. A novena is a 9-day prayer maintained over the course of those 9 days with your words, your attention, and your energy. I would recommend saying a novena to this guy, St. Martin de Porres. He is the patron saint of conscientious objectors. He's often called in for acts of social justice. Working with saints as part of a witchcraft practice is a very common thing. I know I'm going to get pushback about this, but folk Catholicism is a thing. The syncretism of Catholicism and magic has been happening for thousands of years. You can find novenas specifically for St. Martin de Porres by Googling. But you can also just print out his picture, tuck it under a candle on a fire-safe tray, light that candle every day for 7 days, and ask him to intercede on your behalf and on behalf of your community. Number 3, poppets. This photo is from the Museum of Witchcraft and Magic in Cornwall, England. You can make a poppet to represent anyone or anything. It does not have to be this elaborate. Make yourself a poppet of the person or entity that you would like to defend against, and you're going to baptize that poppet in the name of that person. You can use holy water for this, or just pass your fingers over the poppet in the shape of a cross and name the poppet. When I'm making poppets, I like to stuff them with materia that relates to the person that the doll is of. Photographs, names, things that are symbolic of the entity that you're trying to defend against. Pop it inside the poppet. Dolls and poppets can also be used to bring about good and benevolent actions, but that's not what we're talking about here. When you're done with your poppet, you're going to wrap it up in cord or chain. You might want to bury it with a railroad spike. You can anoint it or feed it with powders and oils that are cursey, hexy, banishy. You can throw it in your freezer, you can run it over with your car. Use your imagination. This is the time to start using witchcraft to take your control back. My name is Celeste Mott. I teach people how to unlock their magic, and if this video was interesting to you, follow along for more witch tips.